Hello, everybody. This is Tony again, Lost in Space, and I want to show you that it's super snowy out there today. And yeah, probably going to be shoveling snow again. But yeah, I just wanted to talk today a little bit about love, wisdom, and peace, no matter what. Um, Love, um, I believe that love is in everybody, no matter what. A lot of people don't know what love is. You got a lot of evil people out there, but I believe that evil people themselves, they need love, and no matter how bad they do or whatever they do, they still need love. And I believe that maybe that's why they do bad, because they don't have love or wisdom or peace in their souls. If they even have a soul, I'm sure they do. I'm sure everybody does. They're just not aware of it. And love, comes deep down inside. Like for me, when I see somebody that needs help, I'll help them. Like for instance, there was a homeless man one day, and he was all skin and bones. Never, I've never seen anything like that. I mean, I felt bad for him. I didn't feel bad for him. I did. I guess I did. I did feel bad for him. And yeah, so I went and bought a sandwich for lunch. One of these great big, huge, huge sandwiches. And as I was leaving the parking lot, I saw him, and I saw all these cars lined up by the stop sign, and not one person was willing to help this guy out. I know he was hungry. He looked desperate, and so I took it upon myself to. I couldn't eat my sandwich. I just couldn't even. I couldn't even open it. I just gave it to the guy, and it made me feel deep down inside just great. It made me feel really good, and I'll never forget that feeling. And that was, as far as I'm concerned, I was giving him a piece of my heart, which was love. And because I love the guy. I mean, you got to do what you got to do if you're hungry, and he was doing what he had to do, and I was just glad to feed him that day. Might have had a family somewhere down the street or something in a car or under the bridge or something. I don't know, but either way, it was nice to help the guy out. And so, but I didn't eat that day, so big deal, right? I can eat every day, but he can't. So I gave him a sandwich. Anyway, and that's love for me. That came from deep down in my heart. I wanted to help him out, and I did, and it felt super. And wisdom, wisdom for me is gaining knowledge. And what I mean by that is the more knowledge you get, the more wisdom you absorb. Okay, and I believe the more knowledge you get, the more wisdom is absorbed. It makes you a much better person. It makes you understand life and experiences and all that. It's just wisdom. You know, Say if you see somebody, or you hear somebody in a conversation, blah blah blah. This guy, did this to me, and I hope he dies, or I hope he, something, he gets hit by a car or something. Give him a little bit of wisdom. Tell him it's not right. Tell him that everybody needs a little bit of love in their life, and even though somebody did something bad, you can always talk to that person too. You can always go up and give them a little bit of wisdom yourself. You know. And yeah, I just feel myself that more I learn, wisdom comes with it. That's all I. That's all I can. I feel it. Okay, every day that goes by, and I watch people's videos, and I understand. You know, I love it. You know, I was never like this about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, when I awoke. It's just amazing. I can't stop learning for some reason. It's just weird, but wisdom comes with it, and it's just that peace. Now, peace. People live in fear every day for whatever, you know, and I could see them, you know, watching the news every day and just having fear in them all the time. You know, if you're political, you got fear in you all the time. If you're, you know, if you're that type of person who, you know, I don't know, believes in death penalty, you know, I don't know. For me, love and wisdom brings peace, and I love it. You know, I love peace. I don't like confrontation. I try to avoid it. I got assaulted many years ago, and the lady was in my face, you know, but I was trying to be nice. I didn't want anything to happen, you know. I mean, she was my neighbor, and, you know, her husband and I, we used to, you know, sit around the fire outside the house and you know, have some beers together and talk, you know, about the family. You know, he was Hispanic and she was, you know, she was a blonde. I had nothing, you know, I got nothing against anybody. I love them. I love everybody. And it was kind of cool, but she got into my face one day, and I was trying to tell her to, you know, there's no reason for it. I didn't start the conversation or anything. She just came up to me and put her finger right in my face and started calling me a racist. I mean, a racist? You got to be kidding me. Me and your husband, I guess Latinos and all that. I mean, me and her husband, we were sitting around the fire drinking beers together, talking about the kids, and yeah, you know. She had the nerve to call me racist, and anyway, you know, her husband ended up, her and her husband actually ended up assaulting me. And, you know, when it's 2 against 1, I'm not a fighter. I'm one to give them a little bit of wisdom and love, maybe. But he came down and he clocked me over the head with his fist. And I didn't want any part of it. I knew he was going to hit me again, so I just tackled the guy to the ground. I just wanted peace, you know. I just wanted peace in my neighborhood. I don't want anybody to be afraid of me just because of the way I look. I'm not a mean guy. I'm not this biker dude who goes out and starts shit with people, and I'm just not. I'm a caring, loving person. And you know, anyway, it got to the point to where he hit me over the head with a river rock. I don't remember much after that. Screwed my life up, kind of. Gave me PTSD and everything, and everybody around the neighborhood was telling me you should have wasted him, you should have did this to him, you should have did that, you know. And I come on, man. I mean, I'm not the type of dude to do that. Jesus, man. If anything, I'd, you know, try to work it out with him, but it just didn't happen. We ended up having to move and everything just to get away from them, you know. It is what it is, but, and it was better for us anyway, so we got out of there. And it's been about, oh man, I don't know, 10, 12 years since that happened, and I'm still suffering from it, but my wife, you know, she's all about love and wisdom and peace, because she's been taking the brunt of the family, per se, going to work every day. And I'm just sometimes I feel like I'm just a vegetable. And I'm still living with this PTSD, which is one of the hardest things I've ever had to deal with. I mean, it's very hard. And I got the shakes now. I don't know. But anyway, I want to, after we moved, it was so much peaceful. It was nice to get away from that kind of atmosphere and knowing that those people didn't have or they weren't awake yet. They didn't know it. I'm sure they knew they had a soul, but it was in the background, and just because of the way I look is why I think she didn't like me. But anyway, I just wanted to let everybody know that love, wisdom, and peace, no matter what, just give it to everybody, no matter what. I saw a vid this morning where somebody missed a party, a Super Bowl party, because they helped out a guy that needed a place to stay for the night. He didn't have enough money, and nobody was willing to give him a room just because he was a black man. And I that fathoms me. That kills me to see stuff like that. And the person helped him out and gave him a room and everything like that for the night, and they missed a party or everything like that for the Super Bowl. And anyway, I just wanted to let you know that I don't care who badmouths me. I don't care who hates me. I don't hate you back. I think you need love. I think you need wisdom, and I think peace is what you need in your life, and no matter what. And people need to start waking to that. And I don't know, man. Since I've stopped partying and my mind has opened up and these feelings are coming out, I just want to share them with you guys. All right? Well, I love you all. I love you all. I love you all in chat. I could talk to you people. You give me knowledge. You give me peace. And I can feel the love. And I really appreciate that. And I'll leave it at that. It's snowing outside still. And it's going to get thicker and thicker as the day goes on. I'm going to be shoveling. Anyway, love, wisdom, and peace, no matter what, y'all. It's going to make this world a better place. All right? Like, share, please. And let me know what your comments are. All right? Sorry for the shaking, but this is part of my thing, man. It's my bad. All right, y'all. Love ya.